All right, everyone, welcome to our evening club. My name is Brandy. I am your host for the evening. And for today's toast, I asked Armando to kick it off. So if you have a beverage handy with, whatever you enjoy.
Okay, so we've all struggled with new challenges this year, and despite some recent grim milestones for our country, there is hope and light at the end of the tunnel. So a brighter future ahead. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud. Tink.
All right. So I'm going to kick off. Usually, we haven't done that. We didn't do it the last couple of meetings, but I wanted to do some happy bucks. And I'm going to do it in the moment because then I forget. Jolie will be like, "Do you remember?" Yeah, I totally forgot. And I wanted to do happy bucks for Will because he's celebrating. I don't know the exact day, but a year at LBL officially. So in his position. So congrats, Will.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Are you vested officially at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yay!
That's the best part, I think.
Ah.
In case anyone else wants to do some happy bucks, feel free. And I will.
Okay, I'll do some happy bucks.
Yay, Lisa.
Okay, my daughter Jamie and her
Whoops.
son Xander, well, she's already had 2 of her shots. We're gonna March 12th, and at the end of March, they're coming out here and they're gonna stay for a while. So,
Yay!
Cool.
Good for
so we're
you.
looking
And her.
for
Congratulations.
things for a 5-year-old to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get him a pass to Fairyland, among other things. We'll figure it out.
Well, how exciting.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We haven't seen family in over a year.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 rounds of happy bucks here.
Okay.
Number 1 is I'm happy because for the first time in COVID history, Lisa's looking at the camera.
Well, you know why? I figured out how to attach it. I didn't know how to do it before.
Good girl.
I did compliment it when I first logged in. I was like, oh.
We liked seeing you straight on.
Exactly.
I
So
feel there is more of a connection for sure.
I'm doing
impressed by
happy
your
bucks.
growth, Lisa.
And then the second part of the happy bucks, I will pay on behalf of whoever, except for Jolene, can answer the question, what is the significance of today?
Oh,
Isn't it
Yeah,
our
except for Jolene.
116th birthday?
What did you just say?
Isn't it our 116th birthday?
What do you mean our 116th birthday?
Rotaries and like.
Yes, you win the money. I will pay on your behalf.
Wow.
Congratulations. Today is
it was exhausting.
Rotary's birthday, 116 years in existence. From that infamous dinner of 4 people in an Italian restaurant to today where we are.
I should have known there was going to be some trivia today.
Well done.
I saw I think an Instagram post or maybe a Facebook post. So it's like, is that today? I never know sometimes with the feed, like when it would have happened. So
23rd February.
great.
Nice.
What year?
116, take 2021 minus 116.
1905. All right.
1905.
There you go. Somebody can do math.
Well, that's
Hi,
because
Emily.
Ruben went to Cal. Sorry, that was a previous conversation you missed on here, Ruben. You need to notice one of the shirts being worn
Yet
by
another building on campus being represented by Ruben.
I don't think that distinguishes Cal grads from other grads.
Being able to do math.
Being able to subtract 116 from 121.
Have you met many people from USC?
A few.
Well, see, ask them that question.
Great. What if Jess is from USC?
They were actually all on crew.
I'm not, no worries.
They were all on crew. Yeah, that's it.
On crew, nicely done.
Awesome.
Okay, let's just get it out there, Jess, before, because we tend to insult a lot of people. Where is your collegiate loyalty?
Yeah, where did you go to school?
University of Washington. So I'm a little outside the cow.
All right, it's all right.
Oh, that's where my niece went.
Oh, awesome. I loved it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a big fan. She's still up in Seattle.
I'm glad
Nice.
you let me know. My son went to Oregon and doesn't have nice things to say about the Huskies.
You know, that's a weird rivalry that I don't understand, but it's there for sure.
I don't understand. In fact, the first rivalry of which I knew Cal had was not against Stanford. It was against Washington and Crew.
Yep.
That was the big deal. And it was a huge deal too.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Well,
I have some happy bucks.
all right.
Put down 20 bucks for two things, 10 each. One is I got my first COVID vaccine today.
Oh,
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And secondly, I wanted to make sure it actually works, but my hard drive died about a month ago and I had to it was weird. I think it was a logical error. So I reinstalled the operating system and I lost a whole bunch of things, but I was able to recover. So I'm back to new. I saved myself $3,000 by not having to buy a new computer.
Yay.
Well done.
are you over 65? Is that what
What
happened?
category are you
Court
in to get a
employee.
shot?
Court employee,
Ruben?
court staff.
They're all getting them?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
In theory, we're an essential business or whatever, essential operation. In theory.
Do you need a temporary bailiff?
Court reporter, how about a court
Michelle
reporter?
got hers on Saturday. So by mid-March, we'll both be fully vaccinated.
Awesome.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Things are moving along. That's great. Any other happy bucks? Not, we can continue to some club business. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Any other announcements? I know, Brad, you had, I know, as you're true, you have some updates regarding the mural project, right?
A mural project and an international project. Mural project. We are, for those of you, Emily and Jess, the Rotary clubs of Oakland are working with what used to be the Dragon School. Now it is 333 Arts, to install a mural down in Jack London Square that communicates unity, peace through unity. And we're working with an artist that is a muralist that is extraordinarily well known, Human, Hueman. If you look her up, you'll see a lot of her work and it's lovely. Anyway, on Friday, we expect to see the second round of the concept art. With after our conversation, we're pretty sure she understands how to articulate the concept that we're pursuing into graphic form. And our expectations are next week we will be presenting to the management at Jack London Square. And if that's a green light, we're on path. The whole thing is now will be revealed to our club so that we have a chance to see what that will look like. Again, this will be the concept. This won't be the final artboard, but this will be largely what it will be executed as. And we have recently retained the second artist who will do the augmented reality layover of the piece after the static piece is put on the buildings at buildings in Jack London Square. The augmented reality will happen. So we're targeting for a reveal party if all goes well before the June 30 deadline. That will make it relevant within this Rotary year. But so far, everything's good. So hopefully next Tuesday, I can give you a big thumbs up that we've cleared a big hurdle, and hopefully I'll be able to share what that art looks like. So that's item one. Item two is, and Ruben will appreciate this, as will Jolene. In our history, this club has spent a lot of time, effort, and focus on a medical clinic in a village outside of Accra, Ghana. We built a field hospital that serves a community of 50,000, put in fresh water system for them, and put in a housing unit that will house the medical, both a doctor and a nurse. Because of its proximity to Accra, it's important to have local representation. We did that back in the year 2000. And over time, um, some of it has fallen in disrepair. When we were back there in 2017, we met with the village, the chiefs, as well as the medical team, as well as the Rotarians. And we've come up with a game plan of sustainability now, where there's a memo of understanding signed by Rotarians, 2 Rotary clubs there, and the health department, as well as the chiefs. And so the project is in its final form. We expect to be sending off some money, our club that we raised back in the early 2000s that has been sitting in a segregated account. And we will participate in that. And the total funding for the project will be $30,000, of which our club is central in that process. So just letting you know that we keep one hand into Ghana. And for those of you who have no idea where that place is or what it looks like, I'm going to be putting together a trip pretty soon and we'll all climb on an airplane. But we need to get immunized.
Right.
Anyway, just that's the update, Madam President.
Great. Were there any other international project updates that?
Let me just interject. I think my daughter would be interested in going, Brad.
Ooh.
Based on her performance in Mexico, we'd love to have her. So thank you. That'll be good. The international projects, we're still in conversation with Monrovia over the process of working with them and the Boys and Girls Clubs and the U.S. State Department in leadership training. Leadership and peace training is appreciably what it'll be. It obviously got significantly sidetracked with the pandemic and other priorities, but that door is still open and we're talking to them. And that would be the next phase. So we have our foot in Africa, and I'm just hoping that Ruben has been there, Jolene has been there, I've been there, and hopefully we can get some of you on one of those trips.
I'm ready to travel, kind of.
Yeah, maybe not this year.
No, I just, new scenery is like, there's so many places on your bucket list that all of a sudden, I mean, well, you and Jolene traveled a lot. So that was your 9 to 5, but yeah, this
Still is.
still is.
Not giving up.
Just
No,
not
it will be.
tours at the moment.
It will be. We have plans.
All right, thank you. Okay, well, just I sent everyone kind of a calendar of what next month kind of looks like. I confirmed with Ruben he'll be able to speak next week regarding, I guess, officially a year ago, the trip to Monterrey, Mexico, regarding their wheelchair distribution. So kind of giving a recap on that, since only 2 of us in this Zoom room went. So I'm excited about that. And we have Professor Andrea Gorbatai. I'm not messing that up. She's from Haas School of Business, and we'll have her speaking. She has a couple of different pots of research, and one of the topics she kind of mentioned was, the changing, like, remote work and also entrepreneurship. And I think those kind of sounded like interesting topics, but she's kind of open to whatever with regards to the presentation. So I can send some options to the group and we can kind of vote that way. And the 23rd, I have Dahlia from, the name escapes me of the organization, but she set up a tent at San Antonio Park and is doing like youth boxing lessons. And she kind of just started it without permission and then asked for forgiveness later. But it's been something that a lot of the youth around San Antonio Park have been participating in. And she eventually got permission from the city. So just kind of how we can maybe help in that regard. So I'm excited that she agreed to participate, because I know it's a one-woman show for her, and handling all the areas regarding her nonprofit can be challenging. So that's what we kind of have coming up. And potentially Emily down here, we can do a Q&A with her on production finance with Pixar. So we'll explore that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the link, Brad. And then Sue did reach out to Hillman regarding a talk. I don't know if we'll make it conversations in Oakland or if it'll be a regular meeting, but that's something we're still planning out. So March is looking full, and I've already registered for President-elect training. I'll be there virtually next week. I know I did it before the deadline. But
You did it.
yeah, so I'll send you my paperwork soon. But yeah, that's what's going on here. If there are
Excuse me, I'm
Oh,
putting
yeah.
in more, I'm putting in more happy bucks over
I know,
that.
I was gonna say, hang on, back the truck up. Okay. Happy. Congratulations to all of us. Thank you for doing that again.
Yeah. So typically, when people serve 1 year, but because we're a smaller club, I'm serving another year, which
Several of us have served 2, just not
That's true.
consecutively.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but this is one where she actually gets to see people in person this next year.
I'm hoping.
Hopefully.
Year 2 means in-person meetings.
I'm really low on that list of people getting a vaccine, Brad. So.
Oh no, we're gonna
Well,
meet.
we
You're
will
gonna be in
all
a
be
box.
vaccinated. Then you're safe.
Oh, that brings me a lot of comfort. But thank you. Okay, well, with that, I would love to turn it over to Jess.